This is CWTFB Radio. I am your host, Charlie Machine. This is episode 13. We're moving right along, man. We in the social distancing era right now. Shit's very weird. But before we get into the show, man, shout out to my sponsor, Details, Car Audio and Auto Detailing, right on 925 Turnpike Street in Canton, Mass. That's right on Route 138. I'm pretty sure you drove right by it. It's right where the car wash with the free vacuums is at. Niggas like free shit. So if you don't know anything about it, I know you probably seen the free vacuums. We don't own all of that. It's just the detail shop in the front. If you go over there, we can lace you up with window tinting, remote starters, all types of shit, realistically. Car accessories, motorcycle accessories, trucks accessories. Just go up in there. Let them know what you need. If we could do it, we'll lace you up. Let them know Charlie sent you, man, and we'll take care of you, man. So moving right along into episode 13, man, I got one of Boston's finest here, a legend in this area. You know what I mean? He's been around here since, I want to say 06. Am I right? 06, and you've been in the rap game?
Shit, it might be like 07, 08.
07, 08, okay.
08, 07, 08.
07, 08, he's been doing his thing, connected with a lot of different people. He's been in a lot of different musical crowds. Super musical dude here, probably one of my favorites from this area.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So everybody, give your undivided attention, man. The big dog, Prano.
What he do was popping.
What's the word, baby? How you?
We finally got it started.
Yeah, man. Finally. Yo, if you knew what it took to get here, man, it was some bullshit going on. I thought my computer caught the Rona, man. It was
definitely had the Rona, but you can heal from the Rona. You see what I'm saying?
Y'all see this? Like, this ain't even the same computer that I usually use. My shit has a sticker on it and all of that. We giving Apple free.
And we ain't trying to make jokes about the Rona shit.
Nah, we ain't.
People, I know somebody who just like recovered from that shit.
Really?
So, yeah.
Like somebody personally,
yeah.
Oh shit. Damn.
So, but he recovered.
Good thing I didn't shake your hand, my nigga. When you
I wasn't around him I haven't been around him for a while. He got that shit from his job or some shit, I think, or something. Shout out to the homie. He know it. We'll see it.
Well, that's crazy because I was having this conversation the other day with somebody like, yo, do you know anybody with Corona?
Right.
And it's funny because up until recently, I was like, nah. Yeah. But come to find out, my mother-in-law's neighbor lives like 2 houses down. She got it, and her husband got it.
Yo, I think it's like, they say it's like the flu, but I think kind of like the testing is reading like flu symptoms is kind of like, if they saying it's the same, I think it's when they do the test and shit, they put this long ass like Q-tip shit in your nose. Yeah, because I wasn't feeling good like a month ago.
Oh, so you got tested for
way before the wave, way before the Corona wave, bro. Like,
nah, it was out here.
I wasn't feeling good, but right. I knew what it was because like I went to sleep. You know what I mean? And window was cracked. I didn't do it. The window was cracked. You know, you wake up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't feel good.
So
but
now you got like a cough or whatever.
Yeah, and that was going on for some days. But the Corona drink was just coming in. It was just about to drop the album. You know what I mean? So then I'm like, yo, I'm just to make a doctor's appointment. I went, but the funny thing is, when I went to the desk, they're like, yo, put this mask on. I'm like, okay. They're like, don't take it off. So then after I go in, whatever, they end up bringing the test.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the nurse is like, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm like, what's that for?
Right.
She didn't even say it. She never said it was for
whatever,
a Corona
nigga.
test. You know what I mean?
She was gloved up, masked up, and all of that.
The mask up, but then pulled it down. She went one nostril. You know what I mean? Pause. And I was like, oh, nah, I can't. And then she's like, I will try the other one. And she did it real quick. You know what I mean? Well, I guess I'm Gucci.
That's crazy.
It takes a couple weeks for a test, but that been like almost a month past.
If it was a problem, they would have called.
They would have been called me.
Yeah, like, that's how the doctors do. If everything's good, you don't hear from them.
Yeah, they would have been like, you got to quarantine.
Right.
But that's why like some people saying they don't feel symptoms. Like it's weird. Like it's more like, I don't know. I feel like it's cold. Like cold is just reading like.
That's wild shit, bro. Like for real. Like but that goes to show you, man. Like it's a real thing, right?
It
I mean, I feel like a lot of people ain't taking it seriously, especially young people.
Bro.
Niggas is out here. Like, niggas really be going out, bro.
Yeah,
and if bars were still open, if places were still open, niggas would still be out there.
Bro, that's all good. Y'all niggas just get up, have a couple, you know what I mean, have a drink or whatever, but like all that shaking hands and hugging, like, nigga, you can wait for that, dog. Right. You wasn't doing all that too much when they say don't touch, wash your hands, your palms, your thumbs, like, that's the least you can do for taking it serious.
Yeah, just don't be a piece of shit, basically.
I'm not trying to get that shit because the hospitals are so stacked up right now.
Bro.
You can like have all the symptoms. They gonna be like, yo, stay at home and try to get yourself well first.
Because that's what can they do for you? There's no vaccine. There's no cure. There's nothing.
So you either A, gonna cure from it, or B, you have to go to the hospital and
because this is the thing. It's like, even if there was a vaccine, if you already have it, the vaccine ain't gonna help you. It's a vaccine. It's not a cure.
It's not a cure.
You see what I'm saying? It's a preventative measure. So it's like, so if you got it, you just gotta go through it. Like, I remember when the what was it, swine flu, H1N1. Yeah. My man's had that, and he was hurt. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was hurt. Like, niggas sweat. Yeah, lost like 15 pounds in a week, some crazy shit.
But I
like
look
that.
at that shit, all that shit is like similar to having a fever and like, I'm sure you've been sick to you're like, yo, like, you got the chills.
You know what's crazy? I was
wrapped up under the covers, soup and shit. Like,
I was on It's Lit Boston podcast this past Sunday. Those guys over there reached out and had me on their show. Shout out to them, man. Shout out It's Lit Boston, man. But this nigga's show from It's Lit Boston said, yeah, I mean, he's from Nigeria. He was like, nigga, I have malaria many times, right? And I was like, nigga, what? So it goes to show you different parts of the world, there's certain diseases that are very common, but this is unlike something we've never seen, bro.
Word.
You know what I mean? We ain't never seen no shit like that. So long story short, man, protect yourselves. Don't be out here if you ain't got to be out here, man. You know, like, well, I'm committed to the podcast, so that's why I'm here. I appreciate you being here,
it's
bro.
Only two of us, so we good.
And right, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no crazy shit. I mean, we ain't 6 feet apart, but we far enough, right? You know what I mean? But either way, man, let's get into you, man. What you been up to these past few years, man?
Man, you know, just getting ready to put out the album, the Prano album, which stands for,
need that.
It's self-titled, but it's acronyms, so it's like pursue real and not opposite.
Okay,
so, you know what I mean?
like
only
that.
Pursue the real shit, not the opposite of the real. We know what that is.
I like that.
Fugazi shit. But so right now with all the shit that's going on, can't really do like I said, like can't do no listening parties and shit like that, some crowds and shows if I want to have a show for it. So I'm just, you know, just about to put out the EP, 5 joints, a couple freestyles,
Okay.
a couple album cuts.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just something people will listen to and shit, just to vibe out. If I have to put out some more of those, I'll just keep doing those until fucking this whole shit we get off punishment.
So the Prano joint, that's the EP or that's the album?
That's,
okay,
that's,
all right.
That's
the LP.
That'll be like 10, 12 records.
Okay. So you
this
about to
joint
drop.
is just like 5 joints, like a few freestyles, probably like 2 songs.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, you niggas need that, bro. Like, niggas been waiting for shit from you. Last shit we got from you was Pranobama 3.
I know, but that's the thing. And when I dropped in Pranobama 3, that was 2016. Been a minute now. But I dropped it in the summer of June, so I worked it all the way to
you milked the shit out of that. Right.
As I should, because that joint,
right, and you
I
should have,
hard.
right.
That project was crazy. So that 17. Then I had I was on other people's albums, putting out freestyles, videos,
did the business as usual joint.
Yeah, all of that, all the way up to 18. Then I put out some more freestyles. So it's not like I went away, you know what I mean? I still have content out on the internet and shit. You know what I mean? Okay. So right now I'm just getting ready to just drop some projects and shit.
I just feel like as a consumer, like, you know what I mean? Because I'm a fan, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you know that. So from a consumer standpoint, niggas are gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, give me something tangible. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you got little, you know, videos that you did visuals with your fire. You went out what you that DR or some shit?
Yeah.
You went out the DR. You did the video. All of that is great, bro. But like as far as visibility within the market, man, in the city, doing shows and things of that nature, like how many shows do you feel like you've done within the past year?
I haven't really. The truth, I got a lot of people hit me up for like shows and shit, but I turned a lot of them down because I didn't have no. I don't know. Some of them was just like, I did that shit for like I just rather just get in the studio and just work on my music and shit like that. I don't really jump at every show like that.
Right.
At this stage of
Because
like,
it's just more like there's certain things that you're not willing to do anymore.
Yeah, it's like some shows is like I'm not, you know what I mean? So from the outside looking in, that from a person that's not an artist or something, that be like, yo, how you turn down shows? Like, I did fucking 100 shows. Like, how many shows am I gonna keep doing? Like, you know what I mean? Especially if I don't got no new project out. Like, it's like you're just calling. I feel like you're just calling me to do a show because you're just trying to add like who's hot. Let me just throw him on. Nah, I'm not. No, if I got an album out or something, yeah, I want to do all the shows as it goes hand in hand. But I'm not.
But those are different types of shows. You see what I'm saying? Like when you have an album out and you out here like on a tour run, basically, like you want to promote the album. That's different. But if you're just doing placement shows where it's like niggas is having an event,
right?
Let's put Prano on the bill,
right?
You know what I mean? Like if niggas ain't, you know what I mean? If niggas ain't gonna respect your art enough to, you know, cough up some change, then what the fuck is we talking about? You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like that situation I would decline. You know what I'm saying?
That too. That'd be it too. You know what I mean? Like, we all grinding and trying to make it without having to be paid for certain shit. But I've been paid for verses. I've been paid for shows before. Like, so it's not nothing that's like.
Nah, niggas should get paid for shows, bro.
Yeah, it's not. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't care if it's fucking $200.
Right. It's the principle. Like, you know what I mean?
To perform. Y'all making the money. You making the money off the door or the bar, whatever you making it. Shit, you could pay the artist. You know what I mean? Some sneaker money.
Right.
I could be like, shit, I went and bought these sneakers.
Right.
Off
Shout
this
out
show.
to this nigga. Right. Yeah.
Like that's something every artist want to do. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of it. You fucking getting paid off your craft, your skill.
Okay. And that's fair, man. That's fair. But you know what I mean? Like honestly, bro, right now it's a weird time because of the coronavirus and all of that.
Right.
Amongst all of this going on, like how do you feel like that's hindering you being a creative?
It is a hindrance right now because like I said, I was supposed to have my EP out, but now I had to, you know what I mean, push it back, and because my engineer, he's been like sick, you know what I mean? He don't want to come to the studio like that just in case. And
you know what I mean?
So now it's like you can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
any other time, if somebody's feeling bad, they might still come to work or come to studio, but they don't even want to chance it for the sake of the artist, or they got kids and all of that. So now you got to be like, what the fuck
it's a weird vibe.
Yeah. So I got to start recording myself.
Yeah. And that's the thing, man. I mean, at this point, why aren't you recording yourself?
I'm going to. There's a fucking there's a company out of Massachusetts that made it. It's a little fucking like circle device. You can either use it, record it, mix it. It'll mix down. It blocks out all the sound. It's crazy.
Okay.
But the best way to do it is you get something like this and get like a nice professional mic, hook it up to it, and with the laptop,
like a condenser mic or whatever.
You can record crazy. So I'm about to get one of those and just practice with it. I got like a couple people that, you know what I mean, gonna help me figure that shit out.
Okay.
And I bring it to the studio, they're gonna help me figure it out. Cause once I get that,
it's a wrap.
I'll be on my Gucci shit.
Because I remember when Wayne was on his shit with
just recording everything.
Anywhere. Literally.
That's what I
anywhere.
need, bro.
And that's what I mean.
You did music, you know, like, dog. Right. I get one of those, that shit gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be doing fucking Gucci Mane shit. Dog.
Anytime you inspire
waking up
nigga,
in the middle of the night.
Word.
Writing shit.
Word.
Think about it. If you feel like writing something, you come up, put a beat on, right? I don't gotta wait no more to go to the studio. I could just fucking write dumb out real quick, right in the crib, mix it down, put it on the internet,
Cause yo, bro, like that's what I mean. Like,
yeah, then you find yourself doing that. So you're like, yo, I'm about to put out a project tonight.
Yo, bro, like when I stopped rapping, it was what 2013, 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit was cool. Like the internet was there and all of that, but didn't nobody like really pop off of SoundCloud and shit yet? You know what I mean? Not yet. Like maybe niggas started popping off of SoundCloud around that time. So you think about all those years before that niggas was rapping, that it was just like, damn, like we didn't have those type of outlets, bro. Yeah. But now, my nigga, like there's so many different pieces of technology and the internet and things of that nature, and it's making it so much easier for niggas to get paid.
Yeah.
So that leads me to my next question, where it's like, you got BBM Music. Is that like what you're planning on pushing moving forward?
Of course, I would want to, have that as like my imprint overall.
Okay.
To where I could even have artists.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sign a girl artist, sign a singer or something.
Yeah.
It's not like you want to bank crazy money off the artist. You want them to get a platform and help your shit.
Absolutely.
If they hot, I'm hot already, so we all come together.
Right.
You gotta look at it. That would be the ultimate goal. You know what I mean?
Because that's tough though. Because at the same time, it's like, you as an artist, you're gonna want to continue as an artist, and running a label at the same time as artist, you don't feel like that'd be like a lot of work?
Nah, because you let them do them.
Okay.
You don't run it like a big record label. You running it like their team, like they're on your team.
Yeah.
You just had the lane to put them on.
Yeah.
And it ain't, like I said, you wouldn't be making a bunch of money. All you putting them on, they helping making your shit hot.
Right.
Like look at Nicki and Drake, they still signing Wayne.
Yeah.
Wayne probably ain't making. He probably make pennies off them, but.
Actually, Wayne dissolved the whole Young Money Records. I heard he got rid of the record label because he don't want Birdman to make no more money off him.
Well, I think they squared it away, but at the end of the day, Nicki and Drake still his artist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's probably making very minimal money right now at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Wayne
Before he was probably
Wayne didn't have to reach out to Drake and Nicki. When Wayne signed them, Wayne was the illest nigga.
Niggas didn't know where the fuck he was going with Nicki when he signed her. We was like, what the fuck? What direction is he going with this bitch? Because even when she first came out, she didn't look the way she look now.
Nah.
You know what I mean? I remember, and she didn't rap the way she rap now, neither. Nicki was coming off, nigga. She was on some shit when she first came out. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I ain't discrediting nothing that she's done, my nigga, but I remember early Nicki, and I was like, wow, I'm actually really impressed by this. But yeah, and as you can see, yeah, boom, it turned out to be a big thing years later and things of that nature. Biggest artist in the game. You know what I mean? So do you have any people that you're working with right now that you feel like could come under your wing?
Man, honestly, I'm not working with nobody right now, but there's some people out there. But if that was the case, but right now I'm just still trying to tap into my shit.
To your shit.
Yeah,
what happened with Tom Mickey?
My nephew?
Yeah.
He running around with his head cut off, man. He don't take it serious.
Nah, because I remember at one point he had a little run.
Still doing his thing.
I haven't really been following his music as of late, but like,
He just be doing his own little thing, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Nah, so he's not BBM?
Nah.
Okay. I mean, but why not though?
You gotta ask them that. Hey. You gotta ask them that.
Fair enough. All right, so then, I mean, it's kind of hard to say what the rest of this year is supposed to look like for you because of the situation that we in, right? But what are some of the things that you do want to accomplish by the end of this year musically?
I just want to get out as much content as I can, and just keep my name out there where dudes know what it is. They already know what it is.
Right.
Man. They know what it is.
But that's what I'm saying, my nigga. You just gotta, you gotta
understand, though. You gotta understand.
Bro.
A lot of people got this person with them, that person with them, so that it makes their job a little easier.
Yeah,
you're
one man
by
team.
myself. I got somebody that's on board with me right now. He gonna help me push my shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like I said, a lot of dudes got those key pieces that relieve a lot of stress on them as an artist that they can write. I gotta do mad shit before I can even think about like writing a rap down and going to the studio. So it's tough. I could have easily gave up on the shit because a lot of people was in that same position where they didn't have resources and all of that. But I ain't let that use. You know what I mean, I didn't never use that as an excuse because I know, hey, my shit's pressure. So that's the other part that keeps me going. I like, you know what I mean? I like putting shit out.
Okay. All right.
I
Well,
like
shit,
talking
man.
my shit.
Niggas want to hear that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's why niggas like your style, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because it's like if we have conversations with a lot of niggas, man, and you know, when I was rapping, bro, I feel like it's a different era. Like there's mad new niggas right now, right?
is.
Like I let it go at the point where there was a lot of niggas coming in, and now there's even more new niggas coming in, right? But you still here, so it's just more like for the niggas who been here, bro. Like let's fucking, you know what I mean? Let's show niggas why we here still. You know what I'm saying? Like let's show niggas. You know what I mean?
And I think one of the things that keep me relevant and all that, one is because niggas know when I talk that shit, I go. I can make the records, I could rap with the best of them, my style and shit. So, you know what I mean? But right now, how you said it's like a lot of new artists, I don't really feel like a niggas is really bringing that pressure though. It's a lot of niggas.
There's a lot of good artists
it's
out here, bro.
They good, but
There's a lot of good niggas out
yes,
here,
they
bro.
are. I like a lot of niggas, but niggas ain't really talking that pressure. It's probably like one or two niggas, really, but a lot of other people just following what they see, which is nothing wrong with that shit. If it works, it works. But that shit I don't really look at dudes like that.
I tell you this much.
Spot.
So there's niggas who have that lyrical ability, who can get into a room and the street niggas will feel him, and the artsy niggas will feel him,
right?
And all types of niggas will feel him, whatever, right? And then you got niggas who stay in their pocket where it's like, you know, I'm on my street shit, but they're good as well, right? Lyrically and things of that nature. Mm-hmm. Where do you feel you fall within that?
Both of them guys. I always fell into where I could go to the college shows, you know what I mean, or the street side with it, lyrical shit with it. Cause my shit ain't all like this, no shoot it up, baby. My shit just fly trap talk,
right?
Bar talk,
right?
Just fly shit overall. You know what I mean? My lane, I say,
niggas see you shining, my nigga. That shit, you know what I mean? Nigga got the fucking light. They fuck out of here.
The new shit on the way after the coronavirus.
Yeah, we got the ball, man, nigga.
I told the jeweler he gotta chill, man. You can't be foolish, man. And not to step off of what we talking about. These jewelers, man, they on the internet showing watches and shit, 30,000, 40,000, bust down. Bro, we in the coronavirus. Like, y'all are disrespectful, my nigga. It's one thing if y'all gonna see that. It's one thing if y'all dropping the price on the, you know what I mean? Say something costs 10 racks, they be like, yo, this right now is 6.5.
Right.
Then you be like, I gotta get it right now. But who's
dropping 30 bands in the coronavirus right now?
You look at the camera. If the camera's like, Kel says,
is this camera on me?
Yeah.
Niggas ain't buying no jewelry right now. If you are, you foolish. I don't give a fuck what type of bag you making right now. If you making it off the streets and you spending it on jewelry,
you're a fool.
Right now, you a dumb nigga. You supposed to save that, all of it right now.
Nigga, I was just saying this earlier, nigga. I loved auto pay up until recently, nigga.
Yo, come on.
Like shit's coming up my account. I'm like, oh shit.
You ain't buying no jewelry right now. If you can, good. If the jeweler hooking you up, cool. But I ain't buying no jewelry right now. I got my Cuban. I left that at home.
Okay.
I'm not buying no jewelry right now, dog. It's just grind time. That's it. Y'all niggas need to be on the same shit. But back to what we were saying. I could be in the both crowds, man. Like that's my lane. I can.
No, I definitely feel that, man. I definitely feel that.
I'm in the. You know what I mean?
Now you're a musical dude. Like, you know, you get melodic with it sometimes, harmonizing with the melodies and things of that nature. So we just want to see more, man. Like when it comes to Prano, bro. Like,
nah, I'm hip. I'm definitely hip. So that's what I was saying. I got the EP coming next week. Hopefully, if I can get into the studio.
Okay.
Both my engineers was like they on some sick shit. I don't know. These niggas.
It's crazy right now, bro.
Spitting in the booth and fucking getting them sick, man. I don't know.
That's
y'all
really
gotta
what it
take
is.
y'all emergency. Y'all gotta eat your oranges, your vitamins and shit, your probiotics. drink your water. Go outside and work out a little bit, man. Y'all get your immune system right.
Fucking
run
around
y'all
the
see
block.
Me and homie, y'all see we kind of.
I mean, I'm a thick nigga. Pause.
Hey, but nah, dog. So that's what I'm definitely gonna keep. Once I drop this EP, the content gonna go heavy. It's gonna go real heavy.
Nah,
'cause I got records and shit.
I believe it, man. So, all right. So, as far as like, you know, your tenure doing music, so it's over 10 years now. What do you feel like is the hardest thing to do as an artist on the local level?
From being a Boston artist, man, I don't care what nobody say. We got it. We don't got it easy as like other cities. We just getting a little light with like some artists is getting on. Yeah. You know what I mean? Getting a couple records, but we still behind. Like who's really like superstar level on the music?
I feel like there's a reason
shit.
for that. Like there's a lot of artists, and not to cut you off, but like there's a lot of artists that like get on in the sense where they get that big label look, and then they fuck around and catch a case and go to jail.
From here?
Yeah. I ain't gonna say no names, but
one dude probably that happened too. That was a minute ago, right?
But you know, at the same, I'm thinking of like 3, bro. You know what I mean? And also it was the stigma of, you know, us in the 90s, right? Boston in the 90s. A lot of people didn't like to come out here because you had a lot of these older niggas, these OG niggas. I ain't gonna say no names, but they was really beating niggas up, bro. They was really fucking niggas up.
Hey,
and like,
what it is.
And you know, we built that aura about us where it was just like, damn, don't go to Boston, nigga, because something might happen to you, type shit.
Man, real talk. We don't have the resources like that. We can't just go outside like a New York artist and walk down the street and we might bump into somebody from Bad Boy or go to this record label or walk outside like LA artists, bro. They could go to fucking Starbucks and bump into fucking somebody from Top Dog and ENT and be like, yo, here's my demo, or yo, here, blah, blah, blah. Like, we can't do that.
Right,
who we going to? We go, like, how many, I could be like, yo, there's so many artists that never even been to Jammin' 94.5, dog.
That's a big fact. Big facts.
We could name them. Yeah. I'd be like, who else? I'd be like, I've been to Jammin' a million times. I done had like 3 interviews on the radio over there. I can't name too many artists that could say from Boston, like locally, other than like select few that be like, yeah, I've been to Jammin'. I got interviews on Jammin' and all that. I ain't been to Jammin'.
Right.
They can't even get the Jammin' half the time.
You know, but honestly, man, niggas don't even care to do the Jammin' shit no more, bro.
I know, but I'm saying that's
like niggas would rather do shit like this.
Yes, but that's our biggest platform.
Right.
Is Jammin' 94.5.
And niggas should want to get on that because they under the iHeartRadio conglomerate.
That goes on your fucking resume.
Crazy.
Yo, I got interviews on Jammin' 94.5.
iHeartRadio. That's the biggest thing on iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
Fuck the station that it is, and I'm not saying fuck Jammin' because shout out to Jammin'. That's home base
over there.
That's you know, I got a lot of love over there. You know, Chubby Chub, you know, E-Double, all of those guys over there. So there's no love lost, but it's just more like times are changing. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, niggas should go on Jammin'. The most recent person who I realized who is a new name is Boston Royale. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He got that song Securus. He was getting interviewed by E-Double. That song Securus because you know niggas who was bagged or whatever, you know, with the you know, phone calls and shit like that. And he was basically rapping a record from a person who's calling from jail.
Like Nori Capone.
And it's like a one-sided conversation. You don't hear what the other person's responding, but it's fire, bro. That's like dope. Fire. It's a dope ass record, big record. And I saw him on there, and I'm like, wow, like that's big because there's a lot of people like you said who haven't been on that platform, which is crazy. But he came out the gate swinging, and you know that record touched a lot of people, so he needed to be heard. But you know, with all those relationships being built, man, I mean, you know, what's next for you? Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, we could continue to put out projects, but what are you gonna do to separate yourself from everybody else?
Man, I don't know, bro. I just say, just keep putting out that pressure and staying consistent as I can, and that right there. I feel like I'm separating myself because I don't rap like everybody. I don't put out the same music necessarily as everybody will put out. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of like in my own zone, my own lane with it, and that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I would love to bring to the city. You know what I mean? Get on and just get more a national look to where they could be like, okay, that's Boston. That's how Boston's rocking with it. Cause I don't want them to see Boston and think we just one way. You know what I mean? I want them to be like, okay, they got them type of dudes that spit that shit and they could go. They ready. Okay. You know what I mean? Because like we seeing it now that the music game is kind of like balanced right now. We got the pop rap, you got the Drake type shit, you got the Fabio type shit, and then you got Griselda niggas.
Griselda, I love that Griselda's on the mainstream right now.
Bro, them niggas is street mainstream right now.
Bro.
Drake, you see Drake and a nigga mention them niggas like 3-4 times in one interview.
I feel like just, you know, in a mainstream space, I feel like, you know, the art of bars and just that traditional, you know, rap, the long verses, it's kind of going extinct. And then you got like, you know, you got guys like Griselda making it wavy again, just to be on your like gutter straight rap shit. No, you know, like, you know, the interesting structures and just like that gutter shit. But other than that, you know, any kid that's gonna want to make music right now, their first thing is gonna be like Pierre Bourne style beat on YouTube, and then it's like, yo, let me just like first line's gonna be about like the Draco and like whatever. It's like that's kind of, you know, that is kind of where it's going. So
these shows be sold out from everywhere, so the game's balanced. Like,
but the biggest thing is the business minded nigga, and shout out to Westside Gunn. He's the business minded one out of all of them.
But you see, bro, not to cut that off. That's that piece. That's that piece that some people be needing. Like,
what you mean, like a team?
Yeah, he rap, but he control the shit. Benny and Conway, they could just sit back and go to the studio.
It's the way I broke it down to my mans. I said,
own shit.
I said Conway is the OG, right? Conway's a street nigga, right? Benny's the rap nigga. Like, not saying he's not street. Not saying that he's not street.
They all done did.
I'm not saying that he's not street, but what I'm saying is Benny is the lyrical one. Like, he's the one that really do this rap shit. Westside Gunn,
Benny and Conway, them niggas.
Conway speak that shit. Like, listen, I love Conway, nigga.
Them niggas
ain't
both
nobody
animals.
telling me.
Them niggas, I salute to them niggas. I don't really be jacking a lot of niggas shit, music and all that. Them niggas, Conway and Benny, them niggas is animals, bar for bar.
Absolutely, absolutely, and they all are. Even Gunn
Westside got his own shit too.
Westside Gunn is the charisma, right? He's more in your face about it. Like, you know, like even the nigga ad libs. Like, I love hearing the nigga ad libs more than I love hearing him rap.
Right.
Like on some shit. Like, his swag is crazy. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
the other part about it, to where they bring that look. They bring that next level look, like that mainstream look with their music. They just ain't on some backpack shit like rapping. Like, you could see a nigga rap all day, but you ain't got that appearance. You ain't got the look. You like, all right,
right.
It's either they gonna be like, I don't believe you, or nigga, you just ain't.
It depends on what you're talking about.
You just ain't appealing to me like that. You know what I mean? Them niggas talking that shit, and they
really about that.
Yeah, exactly. They dressing how they dress and all of that.
It also depends on what kind of content you create.
Right.
Because you could be a childish Gambino nigga wearing a fucking wrinkled t-shirt and some wrinkled jeans, and you'll still be rocking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a fan base for everybody.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Fan base for everybody, dog.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So sometimes I like to open up the floor to my guests, man. So what you want to talk about, man? You came over here with anything you want to get off your chest?
Nothing really specific, man. I just want the city, man, to just keep that shit pushing and stop with all the little favoritism, all the little fake fucking XXL pages like your niggas teams be putting together get off of that, bro.
Right.
Because y'all niggas be when people got to tap in from other cities and they trying to check like who's from who, then they start going on these pages and listen, looking at certain niggas that ain't really. They shit ain't really lit like that. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, from the outside looking in, it's crazy.
You could take it how you want, however nigga, I could whatever. But y'all niggas got to stop that shit, man. We got to just keep this shit all balanced and fair.
Right.
You know what I mean, stop doing that shit.
But niggas just got to be outside, not in the sense of like, literally outside, but like in the sense of in the hip hop shops.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's a new spot, Dorchester Art Project. It's a very small venue, but they have a lot of stuff going on over there. Yeah. It's nothing for you to just pop in and be like, yo, what's good? You already know who I am. What can I do for y'all? Right. You know what I'm saying? Because that opens the doors to a lot of relationships. And I think that's what's going on right now, is that you got these smaller people who don't have no name, but they're willing to do, I guess, the small work, right? That a lot of people don't want to do who are established, right?
Yeah.
So what happens when they start gaining traction within those circles? Anybody can make a fucking bullshit list and say these are the top niggas out here, right? I don't mean that it's law. I don't mean that it's factual. It's somebody's opinion.
That's just cap.
Cat, nigga. Big, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all opinions cap.
But, it's just more like, you know what I mean? And also, like, niggas got, I feel like, all right, here's my next question. What do you feel like is the biggest disconnect between the niggas who've been rapping and the new niggas?
I don't know. I can't really say it's really like a disconnect because...
Nah, I feel like there is.
I mean, you got to explain to me why you say it's a disconnect.
Disconnect as far as how niggas move. Is it like the creative process? I feel like a lot of the times niggas feel like people are anticipating something when it's just like, don't anticipate shit. Just drop it, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, just keep dropping work. Just keep pumping out work, man. Like, there's no reason why niggas shouldn't be dropping more than one project a year, bro. Like, for why not? You know what I'm saying? It's like, because how quick that niggas can make an album now, bro. You can make an album in like a week, my nigga, like on some real shit. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, for that regard, like right now, the fact that niggas gotta be inside, nigga,
that's
you know what I'm saying?
That's why the EP, that shit coming
Floodgates.
out. EP's coming out. 5-pack EP, 5 records calling 5-pack.
Okay.
The 5-pack EP. You know what I mean? That's just coming out. That's a fact.
Word.
Artwork will be out. That's just dropping. I'm gonna drop.
You got a date for it? You said this week?
It was supposed to be today, but probably just be. Well, I don't know when it's gonna come out, but it'll be one of these Fridays.
Okay. I'm
not gonna rush it. I'm gonna make sure that it's on the right platforms and we get everything right for it. I'm still gonna treat it right. It's not gonna be. I gotta get it pushed out the right way. So,
because this is gonna drop on the 30th, which is Monday. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you think it's gonna drop this week?
Yeah, probably. If I could get into the studio, like I said, I need to finish these records.
Okay.
And then, you know what I mean, put the records in order, and then go from there.
Okay.
And then just put that shit out.
Are there any other platforms that you feel like you want to get on? For like promotional usage and things of that nature?
I mean, these days, I don't even know what's like. I don't even know what platform, because a lot of like the blogs are kind of like died off. Like nobody's really like pressed to get on certain blogs. I don't even know what blogs are like and shit like that. I would love to get on like I get records played on like Shade 45 and all that, but
okay, I
would love to get like a nice interview up there and shit like that. Maybe like Static or one of the DJs up there and shit, because that's a good platform.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's
Nick, I don't even listen. It's sad to say.
Platform, bro.
It's sad to say I don't listen to regular radio, bro. I don't. And it's fucked up because, like, I love my city and I love Boston. I love jamming 94.5, but like, I can't tell you the last time like besides like the launch pad that I turn on 945, like wanting to listen to it.
Nah, I don't listen to. I don't really listen to the radio neither. I listen. I be on the apps and all that Piff and Tidal and Apple Music and all that. So we listen to music like that. Pandora, we listen to all of that shit. I don't really, but it's like Shade 45 and all that. That's what I want to get on here.
Okay. What about anything local? Any podcasts that you want to get on? Things of that nature.
I mean, I'm on one of the best ones right now.
You already know CWTFB Radio, baby. We here. We live.
You and what's the homies? I'm drinking right now. Boston.
It's Lit Boston.
It's Lit Boston. Those are homies over there too. I was supposed to go over there. I was supposed to do one with them, but I couldn't make it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get over there again.
Yeah, man, those some good dudes, man. Good vibes over there. They got the BMA award, best podcast, best music podcast in Boston. So shout out to them. If you haven't checked it out, man, check out their latest episode.
Nah, I'm gonna check. I'm definitely gonna check it out.
It's called Rona in the Hood.
Rona in the Hood,
featuring Chizz. Yeah.
I just been in the middle of, like I told you, I just been in the middle of moving process, man, getting a new spot and all that. So
you should probably got like chandeliers in there. Some shit,
my shit got.
This shit got crazy,
TV in the bathroom, all types of shit. Nigga. Like,
yo, word? Nigga, what's up? Nigga, invite me over. Nigga, we in there. Nigga, I'll bring some cigars. Nigga, we get, we get that shit lit.
That shit's lit. No bullshit. That shit's gonna be lit. So I'm just doing that, man, so I can get a chance to relax and catch up on all the podcasts and shit and all that. I love watching like interviews and podcasts. That's what I do. I watch interviews, like certain artists I fuck with. I watch their interviews, Breakfast Club. One podcast I like, Flip the Script shit.
Flip the Script, what's that?
That's the Queen's Flip nigga, the funny nigga.
Okay.
You gotta I
gotta check that
his
out.
Podcast he be having some niggas on there. Like he be having a lot of like OG blood niggas on there.
Oh word. He be going crazy with the shit. Okay.
Cam. He have a lot of niggas on it. When check his shit out, Flip the Script. His shit's nice. He just did an interview with this chick that she knew me since I was little, and I knew her kid's father.
Okay.
She was on a Trap Queen shit on BET.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So she just did Flip the Script too. He interviewed her. That's a good podcast. You gotta check it out.
I'm gonna check that out, man. You know, my favorite podcast right now, if we talking about podcasts, will be the Gilly the Kid joint.
Oh, okay. And Wallow.
Yeah, I love that shit. That should be having me dying. Them niggas some funny ass niggas. Drink Champs, of course.
Mm-hmm. You know, I like Drink. I would love to get on Drink Champs, but of course, Nori, he only interviews
like OG like rap, legends. Like stars.
I think he said the only ones he's gonna interview that. Because niggas keep asking him is like
Griselda. Yeah, I seen that.
That's gonna be an ill interview. But yeah, I fucks with Drink Champs for sure.
Yeah, Drink Champs obviously. Why am I drawing a blank right now? Yeah, I think I'm drawing.
Joe Budden podcast.
Joe Budden podcast, obviously. Yeah, these niggas from Lit Boston told me that I was the Joe Budden of Boston because I'm an old rapper with a podcast now, nigga.
Why you say that? You ain't no old rapper. You ain't that old.
Well, I used to rap. You know what I mean? That's and I get it. You know what I'm saying?
That long ago.
There's no other nigga from Boston with a podcast that used to rap. Besides, I think one other guy, but I don't know.
This is what it is. The podcast shit. The only niggas that really like rapping from a certain time when I first came out, and I tell niggas when I first came out, rap. I've been one of them niggas when I first came out rapping.
That's facts.
Like one of the popular popping rappers all the way now. The only one that came out around that time that's still going is Millie's. Me and Millie's.
Yeah.
That's it. And it took, you see how long it took Millie's to get his breakthrough. You know what I mean? Imagine if he stopped like, he kept pushing, got with the right manager and shit, got around the right circle. That's
right situation.
That's like I said, back to what I said.
Right place, right time.
Them pieces.
Yeah.
Them people.
So you build that team, bro. Build that team, man.
Fell into it, moved. You got to do that. You just got to get the right. Like I said, I got a couple people around about to help push my shit. That's all it need, man. Because it's
Yeah,
easy
bro.
to get distracted and be like, yo, I gotta do this, do that, do that, do that, do that. Like I pay real life bills and shit like that.
Right,
so
like real life situations
I
going
have a
on.
son,
Like,
I got
right, I get it.
So rapping is, of course, I love to do it, but it's like the last thing on my mind sometimes.
Right, as far as like real life.
Right.
I
but
get it.
nah, I gotta turn it back up. I
You
gotta
gotta-
turn it back up.
I think where it's like, you know, with rap, with any fucking like dream based goal, you gotta sacrifice a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta sacrifice a lot. You got like, you know, I was talking to Noble from the Museum TV, and he was like, nigga, I sacrificed my 20s for the Museum TV. And like, and when you look at that, when you think about it, he did. When he started that shit, he was like 22, 23. You know what I mean? He's about to be 30 next year. But now, when you're an artist in Boston or in the surrounding areas, you checking for the Museum TV, right? You know, so it flipped the script where it's like, there's a reason why you sacrificed those years,
Right.
but you know, it all has to come with
Yeah,
it.
but see,
You know what I mean?
okay, so just like the artist shit and like the podcast shit, you say they've been doing that for a minute. You checking for Museum TV.
Right.
Why ain't the podcast and shit blowing up like other podcasts in like other cities and shit? Why? Because
who's on it?
They kind of got like, you know what I mean? Then maybe if they're in New York, they can get fucking Young M.A. or somebody.
But I
to come
mean,
on
what
there
what
and
other
shit and all that.
podcasts that are popping that without that didn't have a nigga who was already semi-famous or famous?
Yeah, I mean,
But think about it like
That's
that.
true.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, because there's podcasts that are popping within their own respects, right? Like in certain markets, like you can ask a nigga about an Atlanta podcast, he'll give you a couple names. You can ask a nigga about a fucking Raleigh nigga, North Carolina, he'll give you a couple names. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, yeah, when it's Boston, yeah, they'll give you a couple names as well. But my thing is, let me fuck around and get fucking, I want to say, I don't know, Drake on my podcast. It's game fucking over, bro.
Right.
Everybody's checking for my shit.
Right.
So but the reason I'd be able to even have a situation like that is because I happen to be in the same room with the right person who knew the certain channels to even contact that nigga. You see what I'm saying? So like but that's what I mean, bro. It's just like making myself relevant, making myself visible. And what's fucking me up is this damn COVID-19 bullshit, nigga. That COVID, nigga. That bullshit, because I wanted to be out and about, bro. I wanted to, because this is my baby, my nigga. This is my new shit. So, like, I want to be out here and I want to
exactly. So imagine me dropping a project, nigga. You might
In
want
the
to
middle
bring.
of this shit.
You might want to bring your podcast. I'll be like, yo, just bring the podcast to the album release show.
Do a
Have the live podcast at the show.
Right.
Can't even do it. That
Right.
should be lit. Like you interviewing people you like. You know what I mean?
Right.
This should be crazy.
And I would love to do something like that, but
Can't
right
do
now
none
we
of
can't.
that. It's looking like it's gonna be a 2021. We could come outside.
Start
though.
over, nigga.
Yeah,
Right.
This shit's not slowing down.
Nah, but you know what's gonna happen though? A lot of things are gonna be virtual. Everything's gonna be on the internet, like lives and things of that nature.
It's already getting that way because it's like,
Oh yeah,
like with
See
look
what
at
Big
like
Fendi was
DJ,
doing.
Big Fendi, Boosie, DJ D Nice, and
D Nice forced it the other
200
day.
and something thousand, 300,000 people. Like it might get to where people that's the norm. Like yo, okay,
So you should
we're gonna
do that.
we're gonna do the podcast, but that shit gonna be everybody's doing live. You see, I was just on the Hit Boy and Boy Wonder doing a beat battle on Instagram Live. Like shit's just going virtual. Like fuck it, we
I
ain't
got all that
gotta be
hits,
nobody.
boy. Yeah, but you need bro. You should do some shit like that.
What you mean?
Just be in the studio or be in the crib.
Nah,
and
I
just
did
doing
it.
like
You know what's crazy? I was in the studio the other day recording a freestyle, and I had it on my live. And I'm like, yo, why the fuck can't I like save this live, bro, and post it on my shit? Like, I didn't know how to screen record and all of that shit. I'm like, damn. So I like to go live when I'm in the studio.
You know, fuck it, man. I'm about to go live right now. Now that we talking about this shit, man, we live.
We're gonna get on the interview before the interview.
Nah, man, we ain't gonna give them all of it. We gonna rap for niggas today, though, right?
Nah, I ain't rapping today.
What you mean, Pran?
I don't got nothing, dog.
Yo, Prano, stop lying, man.
All I got is for the project, bro.
Nigga Prano, man. I'm over here live with, Doberman Pran, Big Dog. This nigga been in the gym and shit, you know what I mean?
Save you from Corona, man.
Yeah.
Hit the gym.
Nah, but we out here, man. We having fun. I'm trying to have this shit built up, man. Like, let these niggas start watching my shit. But anyway, man, anything else you want to talk about, bro?
About to drop this project, man.
Prano about to drop this project.
The Prano, the 5-pack, 5 records.
Yeah.
Probably 2 or 3 freestyles, 2 records from the Prano album.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And just sizzle shit up because, I'm talking that shit. So
I hear you.
It's easy. That's what keeps me going because I know I can rap.
I hear
a
that.
whole different way. The shit I be saying sometimes.
All right, so tell me this. Like, I know you don't like doing this shit because the last time I interviewed you on my last podcast, you was on some like, nah, I don't really like mentioning niggas' names and shit.
Still that way.
Yo, my nigga, why, bro?
Why? Niggas
Why,
say mentioning
bro?
my name. Why
Yo, niggas always talk about you.
No,
What you
don't,
talking about, bro?
Dog. No, they don't, dog.
How you figure that?
Niggas be mad, dog. I don't talk. Niggas be mad. Niggas be mad. They like, fuck that nigga and his mom. That's
Yo,
just old.
that's just clean, nigga. The fuck you mean?
No more. Niggas like, fuck him.
Who the fuck be saying shit like that?
I know niggas say that in their head. I used to didn't think like that, but nah, man. Niggas be thinking like that. Niggas be foul.
Hey, man. So there's not one artist from the city that you would want to work with right now?
Yes, one.
Okay.
Shout out to my nigga Last Days too. I fuck with Dave.
Okay, that's my guy. Yeah.
I had to say Dave. We kick it on some other shit, but beyond the music, and he's grinding right now too,
Yeah,
so
Days was just on tour with Griselda, man.
Yeah, that's my homie.
Yeah.
Days. Let's fuck with Days. But I did records with Days. Other than that, shit, who I'm fucking with? You know I'm an asshole, man. I fucks with the nigga 8-Zip.
8-Zip. Boom.
8-Zip. I fuck with 8-Zip because
That's my guy.
He talked that shit
He
too.
talked that shit.
He talked that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just he'll dive into like doing all the different records and shit, but right now he's talking that shit. He can go.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Me 8-Zip. A couple of
Imagine you 8-Zip
niggas.
and Days on a record. That should be crazy.
We'll get something. We'll
That
get
shit'd
something
be
going
crazy.
crazy. We'll get something going crazy eventually.
Yeah.
But, you can't rush it. But
Right.
shout out to 8-Zip.
It
Shout
has
out
to
to
happen.
Last Days, of course. You know what I mean? But
It has to happen organically.
yeah,
Man.
it has to happen organically. Just because we rap don't mean we got to just fucking jump in the studio and be like, oh, let's do it. Nah, but I fucks with them.
Yo, this nigga Rich. This nigga Prince Rich go, don't feed into it, Pran.
Oh, that's my nigga Prince Rich too. Prince Rich too. Prince Rich, that's my nigga too. And he's the one. He'll tell you. Prince Rich will tell you. Prince Rich, he don't. That nigga, he can go too.
That's
but
my nigga.
But he got his
nigga.
kids and he just be chilling. He be falling back because that music shit's a lot. He'll
I get
comment.
it, bro.
He'll
I'm
tell
a
you
family man.
that music shit's a lot, nigga. You gotta really be.
He was
like,
just on tour too. Yeah, I mean,
he went out there,
Yeah.
but the music shit's a lot. He got a family. He can't
I
really
get
just
it.
be
I get
doing
it.
that
I
shit
get
unless
it.
it's a sure shot type of thing. And you know what I
Right.
mean? I feel him on that. So you gotta balance this shit all out. You know what I mean?
Ain't gonna be no balance for a little bit, man. I think.
But
that's
Prince
what
Rich, Prince Rich can go too.
Yeah,
He
absolutely.
can go too.
Yo, matter of fact, sidebar. Besides music, what's your barbershop life been looking like, nigga, during this fucking COVID-19
no,
bullshit? 'Cause
shit.
my shit looking crazy, nigga. I need a
Man, I
fucking.
can't take this off.
I
my
need a
shit.
lineup.
When my barber do my shit, I'm gonna come out a whole new nigga, man. I'm rough, but I ain't that rough.
Yeah, I went to go see my
Gonna
barber.
be like, you ain't rough.
Nigga, my shit look crazy, dog. You know what I mean? I get my
Look,
shit lined up every week.
You clean
Like,
too
you know
right
what I mean?
now, nigga.
For now, bro.
Well, hey,
You know what's crazy? Like,
yo, if the barber don't got gloves on, I'm not fucking with him. And these barbers, nigga, they be like feeling like disrespecting when you say that to him. Like, bro, put the fucking gloves on.
It is
you
what it is.
You touching and all of that. So
Right.
what if I get COVID?
Right.
I get the CV.
Actually, when I sit down, put some new fucking gloves on.
Yeah, put
because
new
you
gloves
touch some
on.
other
No,
dirty
nigga,
niggas
your
with
chair
all that.
is nasty, nigga. The cape is
All
the
of that.
most filthiest shit ever. The cape is the most filthiest shit ever. You need your own cape. Like, come on.
All
bro.
of that.
That shit crazy, my nigga. That shit crazy. I wish I had some bars for you, but I don't.
Nah, man, you
I
always
do,
got
but
bars.
they do for the project. I'm sorry.
This nigga Pran
I
stingy
do.
with the bars, nigga.
I do, but they're for the project, and I don't want to spit nothing, and then nigga, it's on the project. No, I wish I had. I was trying to pin something up exclusive. Next one, of course, I got you.
I say no more.
But
when
right
your shit
now-
drop, nigga, we could do like some live shit. Because
Yeah.
I was thinking like, you know what I mean? Even if like I can't get with niggas, bro.
I
if
was gonna have you come to one of the sessions.
Yo, I'm with
and
that
set
too.
it up, but you can still come to the session and,
I'm with
and
that
listen
too, bro.
to it and
Whatever,
check it out.
whatever. I'm with whatever, bro.
On that, but so the EP's coming out. Prano 5-pack.
Five-pack.
Just a light 5-pack.
Okay.
Well, the 5-pack will get you
Get you
something
right.
If it get you right, if just the right flavors, we ain't talking about that. A nice 5-pack will get you right with a nice flavor. So with a 5-pack EP, no features on, one feature on it. D Money,
Okay.
D Money Martinez. He gave me a record.
Really?
He sent me a record. It was his record, and you know I want that.
You know,
He just got the hook. The hook's crazy.
D Money be saying some stupid
Yeah,
shit
he's
sometimes,
the hook.
bro.
He got the hooks crazy. He's a hook master.
Where's
So
D-Money at,
it's just
man?
my record. But so just him on it, on the hook, and other than that, just bars crazy. So Prano 5-pack, the album's coming. Prano, Pursue Real and Not Opposite. And the website's up, pranoworld.com.
World.
Artists, y'all got to get y'all fucking websites too,
Yup.
man. Because if Instagram and all that crashed, you only had a you didn't have a website, nobody could find you.
And niggas gotta stop acting like Pranobama 3 ain't still doing numbers, man.
Nigga, Pranobama 3, I'll put that shit up against niggas' new mixtapes and albums right now. All
Nigga
records
said that.
on there.
Nah. Pranobama 3 is a solid
That shit was crazy.
fucking album, bro. I love that joint.
That shit was
You know what
crazy.
I'm saying?
but
Like,
no.
I mean, the whole Pranobama series was fire.
Yeah, the whole series. Maybe I might bring it back one day.
You ain't gonna do like a Trump series or some shit.
Pranobama 4, hosted by DJ Drama. or something
Pranobama
like that.
4 was that like Life After the White House or some shit?
I had the Road to the Greenhouse. That shit was crazy. I got so much music. I got mad music, but you know, that's the new shit that's coming, man. That's the new
Okay,
shit.
the 5-pack's coming.
The 5-packs.
All right, man. Well, we gonna sign out. The CWTFB Radio. I am Charlie Machine.
Pranoworld.com. Album on the
Pranoworld.com.
way. The 5-pack EP will be out, so you know that's gonna kill shit, y'all. That's gonna run y'all in the studio.
Let people know how to find you on the socials.
Instagram at Prano, Prano. Twitter, Prano BBM, all one word.
Built by Money.
Facebook, if you go on that ratchet blue app, Prano Bars, Prano BARS, but most importantly the website pranoworld.com.
Prano World. All he got is bars for y'all, man. This was fun, bro. I appreciate you coming up. Definitely amongst everything that's going on right now. But yeah, man. Till next time. Anything else you wanna close out with?
That's it, man. Let's just keep the city pushing, man, with the podcast, the music shit. We just keep everything fair, keep everything balanced, man. Don't leave nobody out that's really hot and grinding. Don't skip over them niggas, because that's how it's gonna be. You gotta do. That's how you ask me names. I ain't mentioning no names.
Hey, man, you said the names that you need to say. That's it.
That's it. Shout out to Day. Shout out to A-Zip.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? That's it. If you don't see niggas with me, they ain't with me. This is me. Niggas ain't with me. I don't know what to tell you. But that's about it, man.
I hear you, man. But you officially part of the Machine Militia now, bro. You my nigga. You already know that. Even without the music, it is what it is.
The next one gonna be even better.
Yeah, I mean, so till next time, bro. We love y'all. We out.